So let's do an example how to transfer and further process General Analyser measurement. I have connected my 145 through wireless connection. So using this, which I've done before, I can then pull up the last measurement. And I've made a measurement now containing several sub-measurements, 1 hour duration. That means set the instrument to synchro, and I've covered from yesterday until today, this morning. So taking that measurement, just drag and drop it over here. I could of course have created a folder underneath my measurements if I wanted to store to, but I elected to store to the same folder as before, namely the default my measurements. And this measurement is of course a synchro measurement, as I said, so it is comprised of a series of sub-measurements. So in real time, of course, now I have the this sorted so that I have the last measurement uppermost, and I can see here, yes, I have all my measurements here. I can, if I want to now, take the whole series of measurements and make a combined big measurement out of it. So if I do so, I can also decide, for instance, if I want to copy the recordings or not. Now, assuming that I want to have all these combined and then also have the recordings, I just click so. I don't want to alter anything here. I can have everything, so I have ticked off this all available functions, OK, and I'll just hit combine. A name will be suggested to me, which is OK, and now I have everything into one big measurement. So this now contains all the different sub-measurements. Here you can see the information, so for instance about the calibration values for the sensors and what else I have measured. If I want to see this measurement, I push graph and I have this set so I can see the different parameters. If not, I would have just added from this list. And then I can zoom out and in as I want to. However, if I know that what I'm interested in is in this region, like this, I can then, for instance, click on the audio recording here to play this. Or just hit play. In the meantime, this started. And so if I know that this is my area of interest, I can, for instance, make a new measurement out of this. Say I want to make a 3-minute measurement just like this, from 1550 to 1553. So I create this measurement. Just assuming that this would be an appropriate name. And here I have now a new file. So I can then most easily just select the overview report and make a report out of that. Okay, so now I can open that if I want to. And I see that since this is a combined measurement, I have no global, but I have the profile as is with every detail I want for those first 3 minutes with the recordings events. I also have the moving. In this case, this was set up with different, of course, resolution. And of course, this measurement I want to report, say, send an email. So I will then go from this General Analyzer to reports. and find this, right click, and then send to mail recipient. And by default it chooses Outlook, and then it's just a matter of giving this an address like this. And it's already zipped the file and ready to send.